Hi guys, I'm here with Airbnb host slash property investor Miguel Russell, and for the last few years he has really lit up the real estate industry in Ocho Rios, and we're here to find out how he did it and why he did it. Alright, so Mr. Russell, what did you do before coming to Jamaica?
Before coming to Jamaica, I was actually into properties anyway. In the UK, we used to buy properties from the auction, flip them, put them on long-term rentals, that type of thing. So I've always been into properties, but then I decided to come to Jamaica. Actually, it was actually on a 2-week vacation. I came to Jamaica and ended up spending 2 months, you know, and just fell in love and just, you know, started from there.
Okay, alright, so that leads me to my next question. Why Jamaica? Why Ocho Rios specifically?
Well, for me, Ocho Rios is like the heart of Jamaica, you know what I mean? I feel like anybody that wants to come to Jamaica has to come to Ocho Rios. You know, you've got Don River, you got Mystic Mountain, you know what I mean? It's in the heart. If you're coming from Kingston, going to Mobay, you know what I mean? It's just like the heart for me. And I was actually at a family member's property during the time on that 2-week vacation, and I was actually looking over this beautiful view, you know what I mean, and it actually just took me, and the reason I was actually in Jamaica at that time is because I'd done a bad deal. I ended up buying a property in the UK that was unmortgageable from the auction, and you know what, instead of crying about it, I thought, you know what, let me just come back to Jamaica and revitalize myself, you know, cause when you're living overseas, trust me, yard's like a revital when you're coming over, you know what I mean, like you go drinking jelly, walk on the beach, you understand, that kind of flex, you know. So I was here, you know, and I thought, you know what, I might as well do what I'm doing in the UK in Jamaica, you know. And then that's when I first started to hear about Airbnb, you know. So that's really how I ended up in Jamaica and why I chose Jamaica.
If the average person speaks to you in the street, they may think you're Jamaican. Is it that you're Jamaican, or do you have Jamaican heritage?
So basically my parents are Jamaican, you know, but I used to come to Jamaica growing up as a kid, and you know, some of my best memories were actually when I was in Jamaica growing up, you know, so it's always been in my heart, you know what I mean, like, you know, growing up, coming to Jamaica and seeing those big houses on the hill and that, you know, it was always, you know, a desire for me to have that, you know, for myself, you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with my nationality, but I'm actually born and bred in the UK, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Right, so people, he's not Jamaican. Don't let the accent fool you when he switches. Alright, that sounds good. But how did you make the transition though from UK to Jamaica? Because I mean, you can't just think of it and then just come and
that's a good question. You know, I feel like it actually happened organically. I didn't say, you know what, one day I'm actually going to move to Jamaica. You know, I brought my first property, of course, which I had a lot of interest in Jamaica at the time, and then I was going backwards and forwards to the UK, you know, probably spending like 3 months, 4 months, and then COVID come, and I'm like, you know what, I don't know if you kind of want to go back to the UK, you know. So you know, I feel like COVID definitely, you know, was that point where I said, you know what, I'm actually living in Jamaica now. Like this is it for me. I'm kind of finished. I don't want to wake up in the cold no more, you know. And I just decided to stay.